So we got one today for you Iwata guys, and this is the Entech, the Ls400 Entech, and we're also going to be trying out the Ws400 Evo. So a good buddy of mine is on vacation at the moment and he's not using his gun, so he wanted me to try them out because I've had some of the older Iwatas, and this Entech, I tell you what, it sprays a beautiful base coat, and I've never really been a fan for the Iwatas until I've tried this gun out for the base. So we're going to be shooting one today with you guys, and we're going to be going over the Entech and then the Ws400 Evo with the HD on it. So it's the high definition cap, and this thing lays it down beautifully. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you've seen some of my work I've been posting. That's with the Iwatas. So you guys know I've always been a fan of Iwata, and I even have the old Ws400 tattoo here that says trigger happy when I first picked up my Iwata years ago. So I'm a big fan of them. It's just been a while since I've sprayed the Iwatas, and now I got my hands on them and I'm going to spray them with you guys. So let's go ahead and shoot these jobs, and let me take you in there and show you what we got. All right, so we have a 3-stage Tesla that we went ahead and put a rocker in on this job, and we're going to be spraying the front bumper, and then we're going to be blending the door on it. So that's all we have for this here job. But it's a nice job to try out that Entech and that Ws400 clear gun. Then we have a Atlas hood VW. We're going to be shooting with it. So we got to do the front and the back. We had a little damage to the back of this as well, so we're taking the bottom and the top on this one. So, but I've been spraying those guns now this week, and I'll tell you what, the Entech for base coat is phenomenal. So I didn't really like the older Iwatas because to me the fan was way too big for the base. It used to really blow a lot of overspray if you were trying to keep something small. And they've really narrowed the fan on this, and I'll tell you what, it lays down metallic flawlessly. I did a couple dark charcoals and a couple colors that were tricky with the metallics, and it really laid it down beautifully. So I'm really liking them. So it looks like I'm going to be having to pick these up, and I might be picking these up, or I might just go ahead and get the Series 2. But my buddy Bob was telling me these are the ones you want to get, and who knows, they might not make them anymore. So a lot of guys are using them, and they definitely work really, really well. So let's go ahead and get into this one here. I've already went ahead and put the rock guard on the bottom, and on these here Teslas, they have a double rock guard, and then there's another line up top, so you have to do double application of a rock guard to get it to look like it's supposed to. So we've got it all done. It's already been wiped. I'm just going to tack it. We'll start sealing, and then we'll get into the base coat, and then we'll get into the clear coat gun. All right, so that's the ground coat, and you guys can see that that fan is a lot smaller than the older Iwatas. So I think they're onto something. This gun is older as well, but it's definitely a newer version than what I'm used to spraying for the base coat. So like I said, I'm taking my words back on the base, because this here gun lays down the metallic beautifully. And I think it has to do with that nice double atomization that the Iwata has with that tulip head on it. So this has the same tulip head that most of the Iwatas have. but the Entech is an HVLP, and this one here is a 1.3. So I'm spraying the gun at full fan and full fluid, and you can see it doesn't put out a lot of overspray in the air. Everything goes right on the panel, but it doesn't hose it on, it mists it on. You don't really have a lot of models, so you don't have to really work your way out and do a lot of control coats to get it to look nice. So that's the ground coat. We'll move into the mid coat, and then we'll clear it with that WS. And I'll tell you what, I've been really laying it down nice with that gun, and it's phenomenal. So let me show you my older one that I had. This is the original first Pininfarina that came out back in the day, and I actually lost my cap in the move here from the old shop. I lost my air cap, so this is my Ws400 clear, and you guys can see it's beat up. All the knobs are missing, because this is the one that had the plastic knobs on it that would fall off, because this gun was built to look cool when it first came out more than it was really made for painting as much, to me, because it had a lot of stupid stuff on it with the plastic caps. But now they make them that are made onto the gun so they don't fall off. So, but it still works good. I'm just gonna have to buy a new air cap for it. So, but this one here is the HD for the clear, and it really lays it down. So let's go ahead and finish basing it. All right, so we got the top coat on, and if you guys see me put down only one coat of the ground coat, that's because this is a custom mix that I formulated for the Tesla color. So you guys know I do a lot of the Teslas. The top coat actually does have metallic in it. So I use my special ground coat, then I go to my special top coat, but that really works well. And I'm enjoying that gun, and I'm not looking forward to giving it back to my buddy. And I think he did this on purpose, because he watches the channel and he's been checking out guns and he's been buying stuff. So now he's teasing me and making me buy stuff. So let's go ahead and get this thing finished up. We'll put one more coat on, and then I'll control it, and then we'll move into the clear coat. All right, so you guys tell me if that's HD, high quality, high definition. To me, it looks beautiful, and that gun really lays it down nice and flat. And the Teslas have a bigger peel. It's almost like a European, so it's nicer to be able to flatten them down really slick. So really nice gun for the base coat, the Ls400 Entech with the 1.3 in it, and I was spraying that about 22 PSI for the base. And then I'm spraying this one here, the clear, the Ws400 Evo with the HD head. That's a 1.3 at 29 PSI. And that's a wide open fan and a wide open fluid on both guns is how I'm spraying them. So what a combination. You guys see the results. So you got to give credit where credit's due. Iwata has always been on top. So tough to believe how they do it with the split tulip technology with that double atomization. So beautiful combination and beautiful job. So appreciate it to my buddy for letting me use them, and we'll see you guys on the next one.